Aware that Joseph Wayas, who was born on the 21st of May 1941 and died on the 30th November 2021, was Nigeria's Senate President during Nigeria's Second Republic, 1979 to 1983. Notes that Joseph Wayas was a strong believer in true federalism as the only solution to Nigeria's democratic problems. Further notes that Joseph Wayas was also a member of the 1994-1995 National Constitutional Conference and founding member of the APP, the All People's Party. The Senate observes that Joseph Wayas brought a high degree of knowledge, style, pomp, and grandeur to the leadership of the Second Republic Senate. The Senate is worried that the remains of the late Senate President, Senator Joseph Wayas, is yet to be buried. The Senate is concerned that this delay is an embarrassment to the National Assembly and to the nation that he headed between 1979 and 1983 and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Senate is troubled that further delay in the burial of Nigeria's Second Republic Senate President will put the nation in bad light. Accordingly, the Senate resolves to 1. Call on the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, take up the burial plans of Senator Joseph Wayas and see to his immediate burial before the end of April, 2023. 2. Immortalize Senator Joseph Wayas by naming the Senate wing of the National Assembly after him. I so move.
The mover of this motion, because I was deeply worried when I read on the pages of newspapers that there are issues, there are problems in respect to the burial arrangement of the Senate President of the Second Republic. It was very, very embarrassing for someone who sacrificed so much in running the legislature of this country at a time that we wanted to put in place a democracy, a stable democracy in this country. He did very well, not only for the legislature, but he did also very well for bringing about a stable democracy in this country. And it was very disturbing to find out that even the money to convey his corpse from the United Kingdom to Nigeria wasn't available. It's not available, sorry. It's really disturbing, and this has brought to the fore the need to provide something, maybe, if you like, sort of provision for our presiding officers when they leave office, because this is what is bringing about corruption. If someone realizes that when he's out of office and is in problem, nobody comes to his help, of course he will find a way of getting something for himself. This is really what is encouraging corruption in this country.
Mr. President, it's really very unfortunate that we're having this kind of conversation. Like the last speaker said, we have 3 arms of government: the executive, the legislature, and judiciary. And we are talking about the man that was the second president of the Senate in Nigeria. I know that he has been ill. He's been in London for almost 1 year. And today we are talking about how to bring him back to Nigeria to give him a befitting burial. In as much as we don't have such in Nigeria budgets, but we must take up this as a corporate social responsibility that the Senate must get involved. I think the Senate has to liaise with the government of Cross River State. I don't know whether this family has communicated officially to the Senate that they lost Senator Wayas. If they have not, it is important we get official letter from them, also intimating us of their programs and activities for the burial of their loved father.
The late former Senate President Joseph Wayas served as Senate President of the Second Republic, and he served with distinction. And as number 3 citizen, he was a national citizen, not state. And the federal government of Nigeria has the responsibility to provide for his medical needs, honestly. And when he died, and for 14 months or so, his body still remains outside the country. It's not a good commentary on us as a country. And I believe that even though it may sound self-serving, because unfortunately I am a sitting or serving presiding officer, but I will still say it because it's the truth. Why shouldn't the presiding officers of the National Assembly not have some medical support when they leave? This is provided for the president and the vice president, for the Chief Justice of Nigeria, all retired for life. No, it's not about now. Actually, we killed it in our constitutional review. We kill it ourselves. You know? How I wish I were not a presiding officer. Maybe I will make more noise about this, because it doesn't make sense that only this legislative arm of government, the one that is a symbol of democracy, should not have any support.